Hello, this is Pirjo, and welcome everybody, and thank you for joining my channel today. And let's watch the dream together. That's the name I gave to my junk journal. So the size is like 18.5 to 12.5 centimeters, or in inch, about 7.25 to 4.5 inch. As a cover, I used the old book and made 3-hole pamphlet stitch on the spine, and then I have this charm from this necklace I bought from Fleet Market, and in the front there is this Tim Holtz plate saying dream. That's why I will call it like that. And here I use this lace trim and this small heart applique. And the closer is this lace trim. This you can take off if you like, it's just under the stitch here. So let's go inside. In the front cover I made a pocket with this vintage lace. It's coffee stained, and yeah, inside the pocket there's a small booklet. I used a cat stamp, and otherwise it's just some scrap papers for writing, journaling. This page behind is from Graphic 45, a ladies' diary collection, and I got some pages of that from Nicole Christopher in a swap. So thank you, Nicole. I have been saving them quite a long before using. So, and then in this journal I used again Emperor's Vintage Gardens paper kit garden medley, and this size is, I think, like 55% of the original. And this makes a pocket, and in the pocket what do we have? Some journaling paper and small envelope I made, more paper, and one image from Mrs. Cox, vintage golf for ladies papers. So then in this page there's some stamping, and this lace I'm sewn in. And this is like one of my old scraps. I have made a copy to the paper, and that's a cute girl. Here is a very smooth and soft trim, and here this is also a page of the garden medley, and here is the pocket, and there I have this self-made envelope, some tracing paper, the baking paper I would say here, with some piece of an old page, and there I did some embossing with the how do you call it, gesso. And this is an open envelope, so here you can write or you can close it, and it has this nice crunchy feeling. That's Okay, here is some sewing and some tea-stained, not tea-stained, tea pag with some stamping of some bees. And this is the other side. There's that stamping. Here we have a doily and some more stamping. And a flip page. And in this journal I used these scraps I found from the flea market last weekend. These are all about 40 years old. This is not a scrap, this is just a sticker. And this is a piece of an old vintage postcard as a tag spot. No, it's like a pocket. And this is one of the old scraps. These were used in the poesy albums and the friendship albums at the time I was a child. So here's a stamp of a key. And there, this is a real leaf. I used some Mod Podge to put it there, and it has this thing, so you can also take it off if you want. Here is the image of my calendar, and it's a pocket. All pages are coffee stained. Here's another image of the calendar, and this lady looks like she's dreaming and sitting there and looking at the sea. And here is one of my small tickets. Here I used these small images from the catalog I found from the flea market, and I just colored it a little bit. And it has this pin, and it goes here. So there are some stamping. Here is a washi tape. And here's one of other from these lovely scraps. Stamping on the other side of the doily. And here I used a piece of a postcard. This I received, I think, from Margaret Miller. Thank you, Margaret. And then I put here this small, nice trim. And inside is this you can use. No, this is not a pocket. This is just a tag from Eiffel Tower in Paris. And this you can use for writing. This is from an old vintage postcard. I made a copy and this. So this is also a page of the Emperor's Vintage Gardens paper kit. And this is goes well together with this one. It's a page from my calendar. And a nice antique vintage lace trim. And this is also a pocket behind. Here is one small envelopes, and inside is this small ticket. So this is the other end of the doily, and here is some stamping And this beautiful vintage playing card. And this piece is also a vintage from the Dollhouse ephemera. Kleine Kaufmann Kassablock. And inside is this tag I made. This is also, I have this postcard and this beautiful image. This is like Art Nouveau or Jugendstil, as we say here, style. It's my favorite period of the time. So, and this is the end of the first signature. And these pages are from Emperor's Vintage Garden, the Garden Medley collection. There's nothing here. I made it from some vintage advertising paper I managed to find from the flea market. I made a copy because the original was too old, I would say. And this is another side of that. Here I made a pocket of this Graphic 45 small pieces I had left. I sewed it in, and inside I have this vintage postcard from 1918. I think it's really cute, and it shows also goes well together with this dreaming. So here's a small ticket again. And here's some more ephemera. And this is like, you can use a pocket. And here is just a word saying tervetuloa. And this is Finnish, and it means welcome. So as you know, originally I'm from Finland, but I live in Germany already half of my life. So here's a small applique. And then just a few pages just for writing. Flip. And in this page there's a piece of this old handkerchief fabric. And here I made a pocket out of the cheesecloth and this piece of the paper. And inside there is one image from the Graphic 45 papers. Here is the guest check, and there I also put this scrap. It goes well with the green background. This is the middle. So here we have one tag. This fancy trim here. This is like a piece of tea bag. Here are two of my tickets. And this image is from Mrs. Cox, Victorian Golf for Ladies. Here we have this cute lady, it's a sticker. Here's another one, flower. Here's another pocket. I used the Graphic 45 paper, and one more of my little cute doll tickets. So this is the other side of the vintage paper. Oops, sorry. And inside this flip saying love and never stop dreaming. And then we have one more pocket, and there is some emperor. This is also made from an old postcard. I made a copy and packed it with the coffee stained paper. And that's the end, and in the back I have the same lace as in front, and in this we have the pocket, and here I made this with this doily and this trim and the graphic 45 paper, this small booklet for writing, and it goes to this pocket here. So this is the back. So thank you ever so much for watching this, and please leave a comment, subscribe and like, and let's see in the next video. The next one will be from my today's flea market tour visit, and probably I will do that like tomorrow evening. So now it's evening here in Germany, so I wish everybody a nice evening and good night, and all the best. Bye.